Right, hello and welcome back to Riftbreaker. We're just finishing up in the desert, and so it's, well, in the first scouting mission into the desert. While we're waiting on the radiation shielding, it might be a decent idea to go and scout some of the other areas. So we can be doing that while we're waiting on, again, the radiation shielding and the UV shielding and the weapons and so on. So let's get that done. So we'll try the acid plains. There's no permanent outpost in this location. Teleporting will discard this position and you will not be able to return to this area. Ooh. That's something as well. I need to set this to do not disturb. Right. I take it that's gonna say. So, permanent outpost. Ah, right, okay, so I have to actually build an outpost structure before I just run away into the night. Okay. That's a reasonable thing to do, I guess. God, why does it take up so much space? And why is it all diagonal on? Just makes it take up even more room. Right. Yeah. We'll probably fit it there, but... Okay, plan. I do wonder as well, can I... like do a mass upgrade on things? Okay, I can, I think, yeah. Okay, so I have got some tools to... Okay. Actually, let's do a mass cell here. Okay. Now we should be able to put this in.
Outpost construction in progress. This building is a local version of our headquarters. It will allow me to reconstruct whenever I am destroyed. And it has a permanent rift station that we can rift jump to at any time.
It will also allow us to automatically transfer all of the resources that are mined in this location back to our HQ, even if we're not present in this location. We can construct a network of such outposts around the planet to build up our economy. It's the only way to acquire enough resources to construct the Rift Station and all of its components.
Be mindful of where we place these buildings, though. Our headquarters have a capacity limit of how many outposts we can support at once. So whenever there is no use for an outpost, we should deconstruct it and recycle the resources that were used to build it.
Right. And apparently we're having some power issues here.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
The atmosphere is clearing up. Base operation is returning back to normal.
That'll be fine. Right. So we got some wind power as well. I wonder why the solar power isn't great. You think it would be in a desert, wouldn't you? Nevertheless, though, we've now got an outpost there. So let's head to the acid plains. Right, so this looks a bit, well, this is going to be painful, I can tell.
Rift jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress. Ashley, my senses are indicating a highly acidic atmosphere composition.
Fluoric acid condensation is definitely abnormal compared to what we've seen in other parts of the planet. Something must be emitting the acid straight into the air. Let's look around to see what we can find. Amazing. These red crystals are really huge. Look at how the light is scattering below their surface. It's mesmerizing.
They also contain a lot of rhodonite. We can use this mineral to construct high-powered laser emitters for our weapons as well as other equipment.
You already had me convinced at lasers. We definitely need to learn more about these crystals. We should research rhodonite handling as soon as possible.
Right. So the red crystals do stuff. Got it.
The acidic fumes are much denser near this growth. This thing must be responsible for the highly corrosive atmosphere in this area.
This life form is multiplying very rapidly. It is subdividing its cells, similarly to Earth-based yeast. The fluid inside these cells is highly corrosive. Please keep a safe distance.
So weird evil acid monster fumes. Okay. Right. That should be more or less dealt with.
There must be much more of this acidic yeast growing here. The orbital scanner report indicated that this entire biome is covered in these fumes. We should study it further before setting up a permanent outpost in this area of the planet.
Oh crap, there's even more of it, isn't there? And there.
I strongly suggest using a bioscanner to gather samples from these life forms. The fluid inside them is a highly condensed acid that can easily run through my armor. The bioscanner will allow us to gather samples from a safe distance.
Jesus Christ, this is ripping through all my ammo. That thing does not look friendly. What? He resisted the rocket launcher shot. Surely this will do something, alright. Flamethrower has been pretty effective against most enemies. He says with confidence. Fire, 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 fire.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Oh god, that is not dying. Yeah, we do not have the firepower for this, it seems. Oh, I've got a grenade launch for, haven't I? Right. How is it not dying? It's like a tank. Maybe a shotgun blast? And it's not saying resisted. There we go, I guess it's just got explosion resistance. Oh crap, one of these. Ooh. And that won't be an easy one. Ooh, it will not. Firstly, did I leave anything back here while we're kiting everything around? Doesn't look like I did, so that's good. Right.
Research completed.
Let's do a save. Also, what can we now craft? So, what did the UV shielding things give me then? That is a good question. Ooh, rhodonite handling. We can add that. Right. Environmental shield. Is it just installed then? I don't have to equip this, do I? Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. I don't have to do anything here. Nope. mods. Ooh. Hurling projectiles, splash damage radius, projectiles per burst. Oh wow. Oh, we can make some fun stuff with that. We can absolutely do that. Right, in the meantime though, let's get some more mods. Oh, we're kind of just waiting around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Mod damage +2. Okay, yeah, we got some pretty good stuff there. Right, the bioscanner then, right? Gathering data for science. Right. Get some samples here. Easiest quest ever, just hold the button down.
Okay, that's enough samples to start researching them in the alien research lab. Interesting. We found traces of palladium inside the acidic yeast samples that we just collected. It might be a good idea to search for larger colonies of this life form. They might indicate the location of higher concentrations of palladium. The acidic yeast colonies that we've observed seem to grow from a central root inside the colony. I'd like to study a living colony in its natural habitat to gather more data on how it gathers palladium from the environment. We'll need to construct a local research station near one of the colonies in order to do that. We'll have to download the necessary technology for that building if we don't have it yet.
Ashley, I'm afraid that the research station will not be able to scan the colony from a safe distance. It would have to be placed very close to the root of the colony to work properly. We will not be able to build anything that close to the root without being overwhelmed by its growth, especially given the fact that we do not want to destroy it.
I think that we can prevent the colony from overgrowing our base by covering the soil with a structure that the acidic yeast can't grow on.
Standard floor tiles are going to be corroded by the colony.
We can prevent that. Now that we know the type of acid that this life form is producing, we can research special anti-corrosive flooring that will protect our base. We just need to build the research station on the anti-corrosive floor tiles.
Oh, I've annoyed the big one. I didn't mean to, but I did. It was an accident. Run away! 3 seconds, I can heal. Ooh, that was a bit close. Right, scan everything. Especially that guy.
The wind is coming back. Wind power is returning to normal.
Right. We can return to headquarters whenever we want, but before we do, we're going to complete this thing here for some mods. Get fully repaired, and well, more or less fully repaired. Right, okay. And fully repaired. Okay. I'll just wait for a little bit of a cooldown on the repair to go, just in case. I'm nervous about that big strider thing there being so close, but right, let's hope this goes well. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, it's pretty bad. Like an air force attacking me. What is this? Oh, not good. Keep on the go. Oh, it can and will kill me. Yep, because I can't kill the flying things. I have to kill it. Right. Okay, worth it. Let's repair. And yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Research completed.
Ooh, better flamethrower. Very nice. Oh, now we're starting to fill up our database too. Right, let's have a look at this. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We've not built anything here. And if we've got limited outposts, then it's somewhere we should probably not bother with if it's only got limited resources. Right. Right. Should be loading in a sec. Looks like it'll be a lot more hostile here. But I don't know.
Successful.
The acid
Warning,
blaze was pretty bad.
temperature above safety levels. This area is hotter than we expected. My armor is going to sustain damage from the heat.
We've landed in the middle of an active volcanic area. We expected high temperatures, but not this high. The measurements from the orbital scanner were different. Something's off. We won't survive here for long.
Oh, obviously.
Ashley,
They're adapted
I'm
to not
detecting multiple temperature anomalies
really give a
close
damn
to our
about
position. It looks like my sensors are
flamethrowers.
broken. The temperature suddenly drops in these areas by hundreds of degrees.
We received some anomalous readings from the orbital scanner. This might be it. We have to investigate that. This is amazing. These plants are unlike anything I've ever seen before. The temperature around them is much below the freezing temperature of water.
Okay.
Ashley, moving closer to this plant, we can study it from up close and cool off in its aura.
The chemical compounds
Scan
that are
it.
secreted by these plants react with the volcanic gases that are present here. This reaction sucks enormous amounts of energy from the space around it, resulting in very rapid cooling of its surroundings. It's an astonishing survival mechanism.
We can use this effect to our advantage. The space around these plants is safe for us, so we can use it to regenerate while moving around this biome.
We should try to replicate this effect. We have to gather enough samples of this plant to research it in a lab. We can do that by cutting them down or by using the bioscanner.
I would strongly suggest using the bioscanner. It is much more effective at gathering usable samples. And it will not destroy our safety zones. You can craft it in the armory if you haven't done that already.
This growth formation is very peculiar. It's a crystal entwined in very strong vines. It looks like this life form actually cultivates this crystal.
This crystal contains a rare mineral called thirdonite. It can be used for gravitational field manipulation when combined with a powerful magnetic field. It doesn't exist on Earth.
The magnetic field in this biome is acting completely strange. It is very fitting to see this mineral here. We should definitely research these crystals further. This will allow us to gather more thirdonite and create new equipment.
They're not going to blow themselves up on that, are they? They probably are. Let's hope not.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Explode everything. Nice. Mod for damage over time and homing projectiles. Oh. I think we get the next tier of weaponry and then we start having some fun with that. In the meantime, we're going to go around these snowshrooms and see what information we can find out. Get them all researched up. Then we're going to build ourselves an ice cream maker. Because these are the priorities in the new world. Oh, this is bad. Oh, it's really bad. I've really annoyed something. Oh, and they're resistant to explosives. Of course they are. Well, they're going to be resistant to that, aren't they? Oh god, and they do a lot of damage. Oh, you know what? I only need one more.
We've gathered enough samples to study these cryoplants in our alien research laboratory.
Let's do this as soon as possible. If we can learn to replicate this effect, then we should be able to move freely around this biome.
Right, well, last time I came across something explosive resistant. Shotguns worked, but... Right, let's see if we can do something about this, eh? I think I will... Ooh, small machine gun. We'll do a quick save. When it's finished, we'll begin. There we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. I really need to somehow figure out how to build these repair kits a lot faster. I think that's going to be the next lot of research once we've got all the mandatory story stuff out of the way. Right. 12, 11, 10, 9, here they come. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, I can slow mo, 1. Oh crap. Probably a bit off more than I can chew. I love the bullet time there. That probably saved me. I've been trying to decide if it's bullet time or lag. Like, because some games do that, you know, when the game's running a bit slow, rather than actually slow the game down. Well, rather than actually just have lag and have things run normal, they just slow the game down. I've known some games that do that. Whether that's the case or if it is just intentional bullet time, it looks bloody awesome. Right, before we die horribly, let's just leave. How does that sound? So I see what it means by remove. It's literally getting rid of that area from your list there. I guess the reason why it's being all, haha, you won't be able to come back. Oh, are you sure? Is most likely purely because it will get rid of those towers where the mods are, I suppose, if you're trying to be a completionist and get them all. Those will be removed because you won't be able to go back. So I suppose there's that, but at the moment I don't care because I have plenty of those and I was nearly dead. So, oh well, I'll make do. Now, what do we have at our base?
It's
Looks like
good to
things
be
have been
back at
left
HQ. I feel much
in
safer
a
here.
decent state.
Ashley, remember that we can travel between planetary locations using the orbital scanner interface whenever you are ready. You can also check our list of objectives on that screen.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, let's check to see if our base is still intact. Then we can go back to exploring other biomes. A new
Right.
technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Let's say, I suppose the
It looks like the weather is calming down.
problem
Wind
with
is getting
this
slower.
is, as I've found several times now,
Many of the more advanced buildings require a lot of cobalt to be built or upgraded. There's not enough of this resource in this area to cover our needs. Mr. Riggs, can you calibrate the planetary scanner to search for more cobalt?
Affirmative, Ashley. I'm starting the scanning procedure right now.
so yeah, the issue we're gonna have here
Orbital scanning
is
completed.
that pretty much any
We have
attacks
found
on this
a new
direction
planetary location that is rich in cobalt deposits and would be perfect for
Will cut us
establishing
off.
a new cobalt mining outpost.
Excellent. It's even located within the tropical zone, so it should be more hospitable than the other areas of the planet that we visited. Let's go there as soon as possible.
Literally the moment I placed them. Gates. Oh, Christ's sake. Get away. Oh no, that didn't spawn here before, did it? Didn't used to, I think. So that, does it say new? I've just realised as well, this area does eventually end. That's the side of the map there. Yeah, we're at the map edge. And this is it, here. So stop. Ah.
Wind speed projection is returning back to statistically normal values. Wind turbines are back at nominal power levels.
Right, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need an AI core. We're gonna need radar around here. And to just kind of shore up the back line on all of this as soon as those cores are built. And then we'll box it in. I'm stuck. Ah, crap. Hang on. Right.
deposit depleted.
And that should just about do us. The only issue now is in keeping this powered, which will be difficult.
Not enough plant biomass.
Oh, and some of the structures over there are still not powered up.
Ironium storage is
So
full.
they're not
Build
quite
more storage
connected
facilities.
up. Right. How are we looking? Looks good to me. Right. The thing is, for how small a mining rig it is, this entire line would take masses of power to defend. It's not really viable. I suppose what I could do... So alternatives would be to put a power generator or two here and link it up. So that would be possible. Just kind of...
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Yeah. It's a possibility. Just run... because it's not too far a distance, that. Keeping these defended and then a couple of turrets up around. Not the worst idea. Right. Carbonium then. So. I don't want too many either. We'll just stick 2 on there. Mostly because I'm worried about the power usage. Mostly. Right, we're gonna need a few of these.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Right. Yeah, that cut the power cable, but it'll be fine. Right.
A small piece of comet is going to hit close to our position.
Now let's have a look.
We've calculated the
Right,
comet's
defense.
possible impact location. It's flying right above us. We have to investigate it as
Oh,
soon
that
as
was
it hits the ground.
close.
Not enough cargo. It's hit the ground. Let's head there quickly and see what we can learn.
Yeah, it's quote-unquote close by, guys. Other end of the map.
Not enough carbonium.
And that's enough now. Okay. Wow, we have eaten through our resources there. Okay.
Base is under attack.
Right, so that one covers up to there. So we'll need one that covers from about here onwards. Yeah, we can probably do this in about 2. We just need the carbonium, so yeah, let's just hover it over
Carbonium
there.
deposit depleted.
Pretty much that
Ironium storage is
mushroom
full.
there is
Build more storage facilities.
kind of a limit, isn't it? We'll not cover up the power connector node, we've learnt our lesson there. But we can stick one there. So we just need one somewhere around here-ish. And that should just about cover it. Yep. And I severely underestimated the power demands that this new cobalt base would create. And we can't upgrade these yet, can we? No. Also, I need to build some gates. And probably a radar over this side. Really, I should put a few turrets in here as well. Anyway. Is it energy efficient? No! Am I adding to fossil fuels and global climate change? Yes! But this ain't my planet. So, well, I mean, technically it is now. Technically I'm like Lord Emperor and only human inhabitant thereof, whatever I want to call this place, but... And I missed. Okay, looks good. It's probably not helping the power though that we've got just a bunch of power missing from not having solar panels. That is an issue, I will admit. So yeah, we need to kind of expand and build a big power plant somewhere. And we've got some space here between the base and this like little annex. We could just fill it with yeah, we could just kind of extend the wall over and just fill this place with power supplying stuff. It's not the worst idea. It's not like it's undefended. Practically already defended. So we'll just wall this segment off. In fact, hell, we don't even have to wall it off. If we build up to this canyon here, yeah, then we can kind of just do what we want in the area. Of course, I'm saying all this and I've just remembered I'd completely forgotten about that comet, hadn't I? That was supposed to be looking into. Right. Okay, let's get some walls going down here. And then this entire section here is all walled off. We'll try and utilise a bit of rock into our defences. Natural barrier and so on. Eh? Right. Let's power this up then. And we can just fill this entire area with as many solar panels and wind turbines as we like. And remember, we're going to be respectful to Mother Nature. Levels an entire area of the map and turns it into power plants. Yes! Respectfulness. Of course, I'm doing this, and we're going to end up moving to nuclear energy soon, probably, aren't we? So, I mean, hell, if this isn't green enough energy for you, that certainly will be when we start mining out the uranium.
More storage facilities.
Oh wow, we filled it? Damn. Suddenly as well, making that road going down there safe doesn't seem like a massive task anymore. Anyway. Right, this is available to just be filled with stuff later on. We should probably start with turrets though, most likely. Right.
Not enough animal biomass.
So, thank you very much for watching, and join me next time where we'll be looking to solve our power situation. And I think we've got all the energy all the various weapons we were wanting. Well, nearly. No, you know what I'm trying to select, game. There we go. Ooh, we can double the healing from our instant repairs. Ooh. I think that's gonna be a yes. So I'm mentioning I could use some better ones. And some better mines as well. Right, let's have a look at the upgrades for this. Maintenance tools, yeah, repair tools. Oh, eventually, so what do we get, like souped up ones? That's not as good as I would have expected. Mind you, I suppose you only have 100 and odd health, so it is actually useful, that. Yeah. We'll add it in. Right. Since they only take a few minutes each, so within 20 minutes of the next episode, we'll have all of those upgrades, then we can start really powering up our mech. And we'll start going on those next missions. In that 20 minutes we can build up our base with some renewable energy sources and line the outsides of our new walls with a few turrets, just in case. Right, thank you very much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time where we'll be doing all of that. Should be fun. Oh, and also, yeah, when I say we're going to be putting on those new weapons, we will be putting on those mods. I want a rapid fire chain stunning mega flamethrower. Right. I hope to see you then.